It's been a long time, but welcome back to Toy King Wonders Toy Box. Today, profiling one of my most favorite toys from my youth. This is from Deluxe Reading, also known as Deluxe, Deluxe Topper, and later on Topper. And you may remember we've profiled some toys from Topper Deluxe Reading before. And this is a dashboard toy that came out in the early 60s called the Playmobile. And I really love it. I had received at the age of 6, I believe, a Deluxe Jimmy Jet for my Christmas present. And I just loved the thing. And was surprised several months later, in the spring, a big box arrived for me in the mail. And inside was this Deluxe Reading Playmobile. And it was from my Uncle Rob. And my cousin Bobby had outgrown it. He was a few years older than me. And they just sent it down to me, which I just thought was wonderful. And I always loved the thing until it got ruined in a flood in our old house when a pipe broke when we were away on vacation. And about half of our collective toys were wiped out. But always loved the thing, and I want to profile it for you now. As I said, it's a dashboard toy, which Remco made a smaller version. There was a couple other manufacturers that made them. But basically, this one is very similar to an early 60s Ford dashboard. And it's just beautifully rendered here. We have a lot of artificial chrome fittings here. The windshield here is plexiglass. It has bowed a bit, which is not atypical to this model. I've thought about using a hot air gun and straightening it out, but I really don't want to take a chance on cracking it and ruining it. I just enjoy it as is. Now we're going to go handheld here and get a closer look at some of the features of this toy. The finish on here and the style is very cool on this. I'm missing on this particular model a few things. I think right here is the defroster and fan controls and heater controls, which were just, faux little spinners like the clock here, where you can just manually play around and set things. But it was neat nonetheless, and I think I'm missing the little antenna that goes in that hole right there. I don't think my original one had that either. Probably very easily broken or one could get lost. But as we take a little tour around here, we see that this has a speedometer. It has little manual knobs here that you can set your temperature and condition of your battery and all this sort of thing. And there is a pull-out parking brake right here that you can activate, and a few other little gizmos that are manually set. If you look at the dash, try to set it up really like a typical American car of the period, where you had a gear selector, park, neutral, drive, low gear, and reverse right here. And the fun of this car starts when you turn this key right here, which turns the main motor, and it'll be quite a ruckus to talk over, but we'll do it. So let's go ahead and turn it on. Okay, if you can hear my voice over this, you can see that you can make the speedometer change by turning the wheel and bumping it down or bumping it up. Okay. You can activate the windshield wipers, which is one of my favorite features right here. The windshield wipers. On, off, on. Got your sun visors right here. Rear view mirror right here. Mine needs to be tightened a little bit. You got your steering wheel. You got a horn. And then my favorite feature is this turn signal right here. Push it down. It lights up. Push it up. It lights your turning right indicator. And you just have your Deluxe Reading Playmobile all around the block. This is back when you need a little imagination when you play with your toys, but I'll tell you, when I was a kid, I played with this thing for hours. I totally loved it back when I was a kid, and I totally love having it as part of my collection. One of the things I love doing with toys is collecting paperwork. Not only the paperwork that the toy came with, but other reference material. For this one, I was able to get a original instruction sheet package, which included everything about the functionality of the toy. How to replace the bulb, how to put the protective little pads on the bottom of the feet so it wouldn't scratch your kitchen table. And then one thing I particularly love is this little, it's almost like a little press kit or a little ordering package. And it showed the dashboard in all its glory. Notice there's a PCA, Playmobile Club of America sticker here, which according to the instructions it did come with, but I've never seen that. But I think it's interesting to have a little sticker on your windshield there. And it shows it's a nice glossy black and white of that. And then in the back was an order form for a dealership to order these. And it looks like an original order form on kind of faded paper. It tells about the toy and the package contents, the package size, etc. when you order them.